Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's the Hockey Happy Hour, playoff edition. The backs are against the wall today for two teams in the semifinals. Sweeps on either side of the bracket. Jean-Yves Laverdure and Rob Shencock. Laverdure, statistically the best regular season goaltender. Chilliwack, the best regular season team, ending the season 8-2, 7 wins in a row. Came into the playoffs, and the Oshawa Teeth have rendered them basically average, have rendered them mediocre. They have dominated all 3 games, taking the win in the series. Well, taking the win in the series with a win today. Dupree with the first real chance. Shencock has to dive as that slid dangerously close into his crease. Here come the Teeth. 2 minutes into this, and we're already seeing the intention being known by the away side. The Chilliwack Kernels, the best team in the regular season. #1 seed, BC Division champions. 25 wins out of the 34 game season. They have lost their last 3, and 25 regular season wins will not matter if the number of playoff wins ends up being 0. Offside is the call. Jeff Sharpley over the line, trying to pass back to Dan Queening. Unable to. The Teeth won a nail-biter to start the series off on the road in British Columbia. 5-3, the final score of that. They then won Game 2, 4-1. And had a fairly solid showing in Game 3, their first home game. Won it by a score of 3-1. Of course, one of those 3 being an empty netter. But it looks like Kevin Maryland is going to commit a rare penalty for the Oshawa Teeth. Interference, the call. 4 minutes into this, and the Chilliwack Kernels are on the power play. This is where they're going to want to show their strength, show their might. They're playing with their backs against the walls. Oshawa, including the last 5 games of the regular season, an 8-game winning streak. They closed the season out winning 7 of their last 10 games. And here's Yves Vesseral, he scores! First blood goes to the away side, the Kernels. Yves Vesseral, a power play goal, hit it right from the point. His first goal of the playoffs, and only his second goal of the entire season. He had 1 goal all regular season long. But that was just skating into open ice and placing that puck exactly where it needed to be. Past Rob Shencock. And the Kernels take the lead. I'd have to go back and check, but feels like this is the first time all playoff series that they've taken the lead.
Chilliwack goal scored on the power play by number 47, assisted by number 24.
Nonetheless, back to even strength. I'll take it back. The Kernels did in fact take the lead in the very first game. This is the first time they've had the lead, basically since game 1. Since basically the second period of game 1. Remember that game, they went 2-1 up. Oshawa scored 4 unanswered goals. There's Kevin Maryland fresh out the box. Stop, look, and watch. He puts it right at Laverdure. And a line change being called for as the puck is cleared all the way down and dumped into the Oshawa zone. Here they come again. Mark McElwrong takes a big hit from Francois Droindels. And there are just bodies all over the ice. Half the skaters are on the deck at the moment. Here's Kevin Saws sliding in. Oh, wonderful feed, and he scores. David Bromang makes it 2-0 in favor of the Kernels. And what a great last-minute feed. Got Shencock to bite on the shot attempt. Fed it with the back of his stick to David Bromang. He went far end, and Shencock could not answer. 2-0. The Chilliwack Kernels are wondering where this aggression, where this offense has been in the first. The fans have got to be wondering where this has been in the first 3 games of the series, but they're back on the offensive. Ridge Road to Venice. Shot from Venice takes a big deflection. Might have been off a skater, not Shencock himself. Labernagers point blank. The shot is blocked. And Oshawa have it back. Just about to hit the halfway point in the period. And the line change. Well timed. Rockwood has it. He takes it himself. Puts it right at the chest of Jean-Yves Laverdure. We'll hold on to it for face-off. 9:41 to go in the first period. Game 4. An elimination game for the Chilliwack Kernels. They currently lead 2-0 over the Oshawa Teeth, who can go right to the championship series with a win today. You might know our championship final matchup with the right amount of results today. Both Chicoutimi and Oshawa are 3-0, are 3-0 up in their series, looking to sweep. Oshawa, when you do it by coming from behind, Hellerton Hardo trying to slide it in. It's deflected and intercepted. Here's Randy Ogquist from neutral zone. Over to Owen Plurley. He's got options. Takes it himself, and Shencock parries it over. Beaurevière on the break, and here come the Teeth. But Hellerton Hardo takes a big hit, and he is down. Jim Ivish from behind his own goal. Getting chased down. Able to get rid of it. Goes back to Ronnie Dupree. And there's Randy Ogquist, numbers for them. Dupree yet again to Plurley. Cannot get the shot off. Ends up getting a shot from Owen Plurley. And it goes behind. Stalemate here. Help from Beaurevière. And back come the Teeth. Hangs onto it here. Serge Aubert slides it. Skate save by Laverdure. Shot again, and Laverdure is able to manage the screen, manage one of his own teammates behind him in the goal. And he'll sit on it for a face-off. Well, the Teeth have not been dulled just yet. They are down by 2 goals. But we've seen them come from behind already in this series. The Chilliwack Kernels, it's a matter of maintaining that aggression and controlling that other team. Patrice O'Donk trying to lay it off, but here comes Ray Butters. He's all by himself. He takes a hit. Bruno Gilligan has a chance. He's got numbers to Rockwood. Rockwood fans on it, misses the one-timer, and it slides right through. Here's David Bromang. He's going to dump it in, and chasing it. Well, I was going to say chasing it, but he wasn't even there at time at all. So here comes Ray Butters again to Wood. Gilligan shot stoned by Laverdure. And Lance Select will take it back across center ice. Looking for assistance. He's trying to find it and loses it in the process. Blake Williams over to Kevin Maryland. One-timer score! They're back within 1. And I believe it was Linnock Chalalet with the one-timer. Chilliwack getting his first goal of the postseason. He had 4 in the regular season. His second point, he's got 1 assist to his name. But right now, he has closed the gap to just 1. And the Oshawa teeth, this Oshawa crowd, they're starting to feel it. And if you're Chilliwack, you have to just put that in your back of your mind. Know that they're still dangerous. And keep at the game plan. It was working just fine at the moment. Prior, and 2:40 to go. Left in the first period is Sharpley back on the offensive again. Cluck centering in, skates in front, loses it to Maryland, and here comes Maryland, and someone goes down. There might be numbers, but there is not enough offense to help out. Bob Orff didn't have the speed. He loses his stick on the hit. And Lasse Bleck bumps into, I think, one of his own teammates. There's just chaos and collisions all over the ice at the moment. Ivan Kloof down to the near side. It's Maryland yet again to Albert. Pauses. Maybe the one-timer was the option. He stopped to try to frame his shot and didn't make the better effort of it. Here's Ogquist again, looking to side it, and poorly is stopped by Shenka. And there's going to be a delayed penalty on the call. Yeah, and Oshawa are going to have a power play for the next 8.7 seconds. And that will bleed into the second period, unless they, of course, score. It's going to go to Oven Plurley for tripping. Face off back into the Chilliwack zone. Riviere trying to put the shot off, can't get it, and Sharpley will skate it out. Dump it all the way down to end the first period of play. Well, a pair of Chilliwack goals were answered by 1 in return from the team looking to go to the championship series. After winning today, that's the plan at least. They're up 3-0. They're up 3-0, but they're down 2-1. Chilliwack still alive in this series. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment. Wade Gordon here in our Hamilton, Ontario studios. Game 4 Hockey Happy Hour, CSPHLC semifinal playoff hockey. The Oshawa Teeth looking to make their trip to the championship series. They're on the power play to start the second period. Chilliwack trying to kill that penalty, taking it all the way down. Kevin Maryland dispossessed. And here comes Hellerton Harto, and they've got numbers 3-on-2 at the moment. He loses it. He's got to tag back up. Harto trying to find some support, and Kevin Joutre cannot do anything with it. Cleared back and out. And all the way back on the ice is Kevin Maryland. 30 seconds left in the power play, and Chilliwack are definitely on the offensive. Good forecheck. Bold on the penalty kill. Holding it, and that was a shot from Blake Williams. Took a deflection, and that'll kill the penalty. Oshawa unable to get a power play goal. Chilliwack kill off the penalty. The penalized player is back on the ice. We're at even strength. 17:22 to go. 2-1 in favor of Chilliwack, the away side, who are fighting off elimination today. They need to keep on winning. There's Kevin Joutre to Hellerton Harto. His shot looking to go near post, and it's blocked by the pad of Jean-Yves Laverdure. And Dupree is stuffed in the Oshawa zone. Still held in play. Mike Labenarger. Well, he kind of lost it, and Rob Shencock just decided to throw a glove on it. So that's probably the best thing to do with this case. Oshawa just barely led in shots this prior period, but it really has been a back and forth game. Chilliwack obviously dominating the early edge of it. Started to go the other way once Oshawa got that goal, but it has been a very evenly matched game. To go alongside a very lopsided series, to be completely frank. The Oshawa Teeth have just been on the winning end of pretty much each game, despite them being fairly even. Butters with the shot. Oh, there's players down in front of net. And Laverdure shows why he is a top-tier goaltender in this league. Shot off the face-off is blocked by Laverdure. And here come the Kernels yet again. Bromang takes a big hit from Mark McElwong. He will hang on to it, collect his team, and move back up the ice. Here's Van Hetter looking for support. Loses it before he crosses the blue line. Recovered by Droindles. Dumps it out to Kevin Saw for the outlet pass. Takes a hit before he enters the zone. Doubled up on that by Aubert and Ando. Just a little double trouble there. And here come the Teeth yet again. Big deflection by Laverdure yet again. And back up the ice come Chilliwack. Being held in the neutral zone is David Bromang. Comes back up in Oshawa possession. Coughley on the line change, crossing it perfectly. His wrist shot off the glove of Laverdure. Hellerton Harto centers it. And it's blocked yet again, this time off the blocker side. Charlotte from the point. Plouffe puts it up and off the chest protector of Jean-Yves Laverdure. What a great sequence for the goaltender to keep his team in the league. And, well, a couple of hits, and I was going to say it was out of the zone, but it is yet to be out of the zone so far. What an offensive possession by the Oshawa Teeth. Just really playing that forecheck really well. Kevin Saw able to get it out of the zone and force a reset. Linnock Charlotte, the goal scorer for Oshawa, has it, tries to wrist it. I think it sort of floats, maybe caught the stick of Laverdure, but floats wide. And a collision in front of the Teeth bench. There's Kevin Joutre. Kevin Maryland has help. Jim Horpin holds it, puts it. Oh, just cannot get a good shot off. It goes low. Laverdure holds on to it. Face off in the Chilliwack zone, but you're starting to feel Oshawa get back into that rhythm. And the momentum is going in their direction. Face off, Williams and Dupree. Won by the teeth, back to Mirland is shot. And recovered by Orov, but he loses it on the hit. And all alone is... Well, here's Mike Labertarger. Oh, well, came out of nowhere. And he took a brutal hit in the act of shooting. But it didn't get the shot off, which is what mattered to the Oshawa Teeth and their defense. Labertarger again to Dupree. Wrister, and it takes a block and goes over the back. And it's going to be another Chilliwack power play. Yet again, interference. And looks like heading to the penalty box is going to be Jim Horpin. Yeah, for that, just sort of takes a stick and just sort of just whacks the guy. I guess you can't do that these days. At least the referees caught it that time and decided, well, maybe this time we don't like it so much. Not entirely certain. Anyway, shot by, well, that was by O'Donk. And it's one shot off the power play, and Butters all the way back down the ice. It gets past Lam Sublek, who was on the point, and here come the Kernels yet again. 40 seconds already killed off in this power play. O'Donk takes it himself, puts it off the right pad of Shencock. Here's Ray Butters in his own zone to the Chalolette. He'll lift it up and out, and it gets all the way back down behind the Kernels net. Really just on the offensive here. Here's Sharpley almost catching 2-on-1. Shencock lays down on it. Oh my God. Well, for a second I thought he was comatose or just went catatonic or something, but he just he felt the puck go behind him and just laid on it and hoped that he wasn't over the line. And my goodness, that was just outstanding awareness by Rob Shencock, who has been just an absolute star in this playoff so far. And you don't want to look ahead to a series before you've got the first one. And there they score! Dan Queening feeds it. And Mike Labertarger gets a goal and puts the Kernels back up by 2. Mike Labertarger, his second goal of the playoffs. He was 4th in the league in the regular season in scoring with 20 goals. But that is a very, very important one. Mike Labertarger is one to be potentially talked about as a regular season MVP. He's got the credentials for that. 20 goals, 20 assists. A plus 20 as far as his plus minus. He's got just an outstanding resume as far as I'm concerned. Of course, I don't really have a vote in this, do I? There's Kevin Mirland all the way back out to Blake Williams, and Oshawa withstand the pressure yet again. They're still down by 2, but they're up by 3 in the series, looking to put away the #1 overall seed. You know, I imagine the Teeth can't say this was all easy, but looks like they're going to be yet again on the penalty kill. Interference. Another power play for Chilliwack. And Oshawa are just not, mentally they're not with it. Perhaps they were already mentally in the finals. Perhaps had a couple too many drinks last night. Got into a scrap or two. I don't know.
Oshawa penalty to number 10, 2 minutes for interference.
And they score again. Right off the face-off. Patrice O'Donk. And the Kernels have a 4-1 lead over the Oshawa Teeth. As Blake Williams gets out of the penalty box, right off the face-off win. Patrice O'Donk put himself right where he needed to be. Took the one-timer, his second goal of the playoffs. Chilliwack putting a statement out there. They don't want their season to end on the road. They want to bring it back to British Columbia and give themselves another chance at this. And to their credit, they're back on the attack. Minute to go in the second period. Hellerton Harto back out to Ando. Across back into neutral zone. And here is... Oh, that was Coughley's shot. Harto with another shot. Takes the deflection off a defender. Coughley again. All the way back out. And Kevin Joutre takes a tumble. Thanks to the hit from Jim Ivish, who will skate it out over to Cluck. And that will be the end of 2. 40 minutes in the books. The Kernels, 4-1 up on the Oshawa Teeth in a must-win game for Chilliwack. 20 minutes away from taking the series back to British Columbia in 2 days. How will the final period play out? We'll be back in just to find out. We'll be back in just a bit to find out. Down 3 in the game, up 3 in the series. This Oshawa crowd cannot be deterred. They know they have a big third period ahead of them if they want to do it. They've done it once before, 4 answered goals in game 1. But right off the bat, Vadim Venice tries to slide it right in on Rob Shencock. It's a face-off as he hangs on to it. Oshawa have outshot the Chilliwack Kernels in this game after 2 periods. There's Hellerton Harto 2-on-2. He gives it to Kevin Joutre, loses it, and Dupree is there to collect it for Chilliwack. Coughley gives it up. Coughley, centering pass, and Joutre puts it right at Labrador. There's Mike Labenarger. There's a goal already today. Dan Queening's wrister is just parried away by Shencock. And back up the ice we come. 18 minutes to go in this game. As it stands, we will head back to Chilliwack, British Columbia in 2 days' time. Here's Kevin Joutre. Cannot get it out of the thing. Jim Hortman's shot is saved by Labrador. And one-timer is banned on by Bob Orruff. Feeds it back up to Chalalet. Orruff again, Chalalet to Williams. Baudrillard. Looking to Williams. Williams trying to feed it in. Keeps it in the zone. Harto's shot is wide. Parried by Jean-Yves Labrador, but it's still in the zone. Blake Williams trying to feed it from a tough angle. I think he forced a save. but he's going to skate it back out and takes a big hit. Here comes Jim Ivish to try to give a breather to his teammates. Lam Sablek sort of forces it back down behind the net of Rob Shencock, and Paul Riviere brings it back up for the teeth. They've got the night, and offside is the call. Rockwood crosses it a bit too early. Bruno Gilligan in alone and just makes a big save with the skate. Does Jean-Yves Laverdure, and back on the Chilliwack Kernels. It's David Bromang. Bromang gives it up. It was Kevin Saw with the shot, and Shencock gloves it and hangs on. What a great day for Jean-Yves Laverdure, coming in big when he is needed most. Face off on by Chilliwack. O'Donk's shot is stuffed, and Rockwood keeping it, trying to get it out. Kevin Saw, and it's Rockwood yet again over to Lennox Chalalette. Gilligan up the ice, all by his lonesome, and he loses it to David Bromang back across the blue line. Kevin Saw's shot cannot get off. Bromang eventually gets a shot off, and it's right to the blocker of Shencock. That one right between his pads. The stick took care of it, and the glove stops play. Face-off was won by Chilliwack, but eventually Oshawa were able to stuff it and get the puck back down to their end of the ice. The other end of the ice, here's Van Hetter looking for help. Albert's shot, gets his own rebound, he scores! The crowd still believes. Serge Albert. Great feed from the right side. He misses he gets the first shot right at the goaltender, picks up his own rebound, and puts it right at the near side of Labradore's net. You're Chilliwack, you've got to have your tails up. You know what's happened in the past. 10:42 to go. Oshawa down by 2. And this crowd is starting to feel it. They're believing again that today can be the day they put an end to the top seed in the playoffs. They need a lot more work to do. Big hit on McElron, and Chilliwack are coming out there aggressively in response. Arnie Dupree back with it. Here's Labanarger again. And back out to neutral ice. Giving it a chance for some line changing. Here's Dan Queening all by himself. Tries to put a shot on net. Sharpley fans on his. And that was a critical interception. And Hamilton Harto loses it in at center ice. Sharpley back again. Stalemate at center ice. Gets rid of it to Lam Sablek behind the net. Sablek looking to feed it in front. Shencock is there. And Sablek just kind of comes in for some extracurriculars. There's a bit of bite to this Chilliwack Kernels side today. They're throwing the bodies around a little bit heavier, getting chirpy, getting in there just a bit. It's a side that you kind of wonder if this is what got them to the dance, and why wait till their backs are against the wall to show it again. Chilliwack win the face-off. Sharpley shot is is redirected, and here's Hillerton. Harto, good two-line pass all the way down to Kevin Joutre, trying to stay with it. Big collision. Just crossing over. And Cluck all by himself takes a big hit from behind, and the puck is all by its lonesome. Cluck is the first to get to it. Back, it stays in his zone. Oh, look at those hits. The Oshawa are showing they can throw their bodies around again as well. Starting to get a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more violent. More like the regular season we were used to. Bob Orif has it back down to Kevin Mirlin. Shot is right at the pad of Johnny Labrador. 5:26 to go left in the third period. Oshawa down by 2. Got to feel if Oshawa can get another goal right now, it's going to really be something to finish off this game with. Alquist throws his body with reckless abandon and with little care for Kevin Saw or his own body. Rockwood and there are just bodies everywhere. Bruno Gilligan has it and cross-ice pass to Ray Butters. He loses it. Tobin Pooley's right in front of that. Big deflection by Shencock. That was almost a disaster by the Oshawa team. It's like the Teeth are going to go on the power play. Horpin shot scores! What a finish we might have in store here. If they didn't believe after the second goal, they certainly are believing right now. 1 goal away from tying this game up. The Oshawa Teeth. They've got 3:23 to do it. The delayed penalty brought the extra attacker out. And it's a 1-goal game. Chilliwack win the face-off, but puck is dumped all the way down. There's the goal scorer, Jim Horpin. Over the air. With the equivalent of a full-court press there by the Kernels. And speaking of being pressed against the boards. That was McElwrong. Here's O'Donnell. Shot takes deflection and a critical one, as that looked like that was sent with firepower. Here comes Coughley to Beaurevere by himself. Big save by Labrador, gets rid of it. And up ice is Ivish yet again. Here's David Bromang. He's got help from Dupree, but he can't get it to him. Dupree's shot is fanned on. Shancock puts a glove down, 1:03 to go. Well, can you tell it's playoff hockey, ladies and gentlemen? If you couldn't, I think you just need to listen and open your eyes a bit. Because it's playoff hockey. And this is just desperation moments for both sides. Chilliwack trying to stay alive in this one. Dupree shot, gets stopped by Shencock. Shencock going to find the puck. It's out again. And he's looking to find his way to the net. He's back out. He's out on his way to the net. He's heading back, though. 38 seconds to go on Doe. Up again. Shencock looking for the signal. McElwrong trying to get back into the neutral zone again. Orif has it. Here comes the extra attacker. Orif loses it. And back up the ice come the Kernels. They're going to hold on to this one. Maybe try to put it in the empty net. Sublek. Oh my goodness, what an important interception and deflection from behind the net. Jutre again, 10 seconds to go. Here comes Bob Orif, he loses it. It's McElwrong shot and Labrador with a huge deflection. Taking it back out, the Chilliwack Kernels will take this series back to British Columbia. What a game! What a game! Jean-Yves Labrador came up huge for his team. The Oshawa Teeth tried to put yet another comeback on in the third period. They fell ultimately short. They still lead the series 3-1. But they head back to British Columbia, looking to take it on the road yet again. To the Kernels, well, they got to win 3 more to do it. Final score of this game, 4-3, in a tightly contested and an exciting one. We'll see you next time with more hockey. Let's do that hockey again sometime. Again, eh? See you next time.